The night was colder than usual. Rain drizzled gently over the empty streets as Ayan, a tired college student, sprinted toward the bus stop, his backpack bouncing behind him. He'd stayed late at the library finishing his final project, and now he was afraid he'd missed the last bus home. Street lights flickered weakly, casting long shadows that danced across the wet pavement. Just when Ayan was about to give up and start walking, he heard it. The low growl of an engine cutting through the fog. The last bus had arrived. He exhaled in relief and waved his arm as the doors hissed open. The driver, an old man with deep lines etched into his face, gave him a slow, silent nod. Ayan climbed aboard, paid for his ticket, and glanced around. The bus was almost empty. Only one other passenger sat near the back, a woman. She wore a long, pale gray dress. Her black hair draped forward, hiding most of her face. Her hands rested neatly in her lap, perfectly still. Ayan hesitated but took a seat a few rows ahead, somewhere in the middle. The bus groaned forward, tires hissing against the wet asphalt. Outside, the fog grew thicker, swallowing the last traces of city light until only darkness remained. Ayan pulled out his phone to check the time, 11:53 p.m. No signal. Typical. He looked up, and froze. The woman was staring at him. Her head was tilted slightly, her face pale and lifeless, eyes hollow and dark as night. Ayan's chest tightened. He looked away, pretending to focus on the raindrops sliding down the window. A few seconds passed. He forced himself to glance back. She was gone. His throat went dry. He blinked rapidly, scanning the seats. No sign of her. Just the soft rumble of the bus and the faint hum of the overhead lights. He turned toward the driver. "Excuse me, sir?" he called out. No reply. "Sir?" he said again, louder. The old man didn't move. His eyes locked straight ahead, hands frozen on the wheel. Ayan's pulse raced. He turned around once more. The woman was sitting right beside him. Her face was inches from his. Her skin looked waxy, her lips colorless, her eyes completely black. She didn't blink. She didn't breathe. She just stared. Ayan stumbled into the aisle, gripping a seat for balance. What do you want?" he stammered, voice trembling. The woman tilted her head again, her voice soft as rain. "You shouldn't have taken this bus." A chill crawled up his spine. "What do you mean?" he whispered. The lights flickered, dimmed, then steadied. The bus slowed, until it was barely moving. Outside, nothing. No lights. No houses. Just a long, endless road swallowed in darkness. Ayan turned toward the front. The driver's seat was empty. The bus was still moving. His heart pounded. "No, no, no," he shouted, running forward. "Stop. Somebody help me." The woman stood up slowly, her neck twisting far too much as she faced him. Her voice was a whisper that seemed to echo from everywhere. "This bus never stops for the living." The lights went out. For a moment, there was only darkness, then the sound of rain fading into silence. When Ayan opened his eyes again, he was lying in the middle of the road. The bus was gone. His backpack lay a few feet away, soaked in rain. He got up shakily, looking around, but the world was still. No sound. No wind. No light. Then he saw it. His reflection in a puddle. Pale skin. Dark eyes. No breath in the cold air. That's when he realized, he never got off the bus. The next morning, the first driver en route reported something strange. He said he saw a young man standing by the roadside, clothes drenched, eyes hollow, watching silently as the bus drove past. Some say, on rainy nights when the fog is thick and the streets are empty, you can still see that same bus gliding down the old highway, and if you ever step inside, you might never come back out. If this story gave you chills, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more horror tales that will keep you up at night. This was the last bus ride. Next time you travel alone at night, just make sure you're not the only passenger.